Happy New Year, everyone. It's 2014. Here once again for the Great Diesel Community Corner shows. Welcome to Community. I'm Ryan Nicholson. Our two friends are...
Hello, my name is Alan Karnig Castle.
And I'm DeWitt Taylor.
We are so happy today, with us today, is a new friend to all of us, Bob Garrison, who has known as Santa Claus. He's easy to understand why. His nickname is, and his humor is enjoy our showing. Bob is a friend of our crew member, Ashley Muggins, and her family. Bob has spent several years working with those with disabilities, various fields of sport. He has coached local Special Olympic and Olympic athletes and team. We also have most helpful information to share with us today. Our mission is to bring guests that have connection with those who are disabled. Notice, Bob fits in wonderfully with our as he develops this turn to provide those engaged in sport opportunities and respect. So, ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome Bob Garrison?
How are you?
Bob, thanks for coming down there. Thanks for coming,
Good.
Bob. Thanks for coming.
Well, that's great. I'm glad I'm here. Thank you for the invitation.
Of course. Please introduce yourself and tell us about your family.
My family?
Yeah.
Well, I have a special needs son who is 35 years old. I have 3 other children who are married and gone, and I have 11 grandchildren and 3 great-grandchildren.
Wow.
Oh. And I've lived in the Waterford area for the past 45 years.
Wow, that's a long time.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is.
Tell us about your family now.
My family now?
Uh-huh.
My family now consists of my son Douglas, my wife Jackie, and I. The 3 of us are at home.
Okay.
And we do have our great-grandson that visits us every now and then. And then the rest of my family would be the Waterford Warriors, which is approximately 35 special needs athletes that I'm involved with throughout the whole year.
Cool.
Did you attend college? What field of study did you attend?
Well, I went through high school. I was in 1 year of community college, and then I got into the tool and die business. Then I got into the shopping center industry, and I have my own business now called Sweet City. It's gumballs, candies. You probably have seen some of them out at Great Lakes Crossing, the different gumball machines and candy machines out there.
Makes me hungry.
Well, it does make you hungry every now and then when you've got a van full of candy.
Exactly. So what types of career jobs have you had?
Types of career jobs that I've had.
Yeah.
That would have been, I was, after I got out of the tool and die business, I was working my way up in the shopping center industry. I was vice president of leasing for the Showstack Brothers, Dayton Hudson, all the shopping centers like Eastland, Westland, Northland, Southland, Genesee Valley and Flint, 12 Oaks Mall, and a number of other centers that I've worked on in Michigan.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is.
I'm amazed.
Yeah.
Now, I have gone to school to become Santa Claus. I did go up to Midland, Michigan,
You did?
and for 2 years. I didn't go last year. I had some other commitments that I had to do, but 2 previous years I was Santa Claus up there at Midland.
Cool.
That's cool.
Wow. Were you interested in sports when you were little?
Oh, yes, yes. I was involved with baseball, played some high school football, played some high school baseball. Once I got out of high school, and I was in my early 20s, I played softball 2 or 3 nights a week. Then I bowled, I did skiing. I've done a number of sports.
That's cool.
I even hunted it from time to time.
Even hunted, so you were very active.
Yeah, I was pretty active.
That's the way I like to be.
Yeah.
And, I mean, isn't hunting dangerous?
Hunting is very dangerous,
Oh, hunting.
but I had a grandfather that taught me all the good things to do about hunting and told me what not to do about hunting. So
There you go.
Did you play sports growing up? If so, can you name some types, please?
okay, as I just mentioned, I played baseball, I played some basketball, I played football in high school,
Football.
I played snow skied. I have I've done just about a bowl. I swim. I have water skied. I've done all the things that young folks do when they grow up.
Cool.
So, Bob, question: are you a sports fan? And do you attend or do you watch sports on TV?
Yes, I consider myself a sports fan. I watch the Lions.
Oh,
And I watch the Tigers.
oh.
And I watch the Pistons, as well as the Red Wings.
My kind of guy.
Yeah, I know.
You watch the Red Wings too?
I watch the Red Wings too. Yes,
Did you watch the way? Did you watch the Winter Classic?
I did watch the Winter Classic. I felt sorry for those folks in the
Cold.
cold weather. And I was sitting
Freezing.
home. I was sitting home having a cup of coffee and eating dessert, and while I'm watching it on TV.
I'm a hot chocolate instead.
Hot chocolate. Well, yeah, hot chocolate too.
There you go.
Yeah, they really need to start making coats of built-in heaters.
Aaron, I would agree with you in there.
Yeah, that would be awesome. How did you become a helper for the Olympics?
How did I become a helper for the Olympics? Well, as I mentioned earlier, I have a special needs son, and when he was going to school in Waterford, Kingsley, Montgomery, I helped out with the program. I helped the coach. We did all the sports. We did volleyball. We did some track and field. We did basketball. We did floor hockey, and like I said, we did volleyball. So I've been involved. I would say my son is 35. I started probably 7 years ago. So I think he was like 7 when he first went up to Mount Pleasant.
Okay.
That's cool.
Cool.
How did you heard about the Special Olympics?
Well, I heard about Special Olympics through the school program, and then Doug participated, and I helped out.
That's cool. Mm-hmm. Please tell our audience about this activity. Locations, sport types.
Say what again?
Please tell our audience about this activity. Location, sport types. What kind of sports you guys do?
Oh, well, we practice all of our games in Waterford,
Okay.
at the Donaldson Hills School. It's not a junior high, but it's a school there where we have the gym, and we practice all of our sports with the exception of softball.
Oh,
And then we play softball outside, obviously, and we play it through the Waterford Parks and Recreation. And we do play, and we have played. Lake Orion team is in our league, so we play up here in Lake Orion, and Lake Orion plays us down in Waterford.
that's cool.
Tell us about your coaching work.
My coaching role.
No, I'm your coaching work. Your coaching job.
Oh, my coaching job. Well, there was when we first started out with Doug. There was another young man named Danny Ristage, who Doug and Danny were best of buddies, and we decided that, and they both went to school together, and Danny's father, which his name is Nick, Nick and I decided that once the kids started to get close to graduation, we needed to give them something to do besides sitting at home watching TV all the time. So we decided to start the Waterford Warriors, and that's how that all started. It was just me and another father. So we started the team. We started out with, I would say we started out with maybe 12, 13 athletes, and now we've grown to approximately 35.
Wow. That's a lot of athletes, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's a lot.
A lot of people.
And when we did start it out, we participated in the same sports that the school participated in, and then we even played against the school, practice, and we had some scrimmage games. So the kids, I call them kids. They're young adults, but they're my kids. I consider them my kids, and we play all the sports, and we travel either to Lansing, we've gone up to Grand Rapids, we've gone to obviously Mount Pleasant every summer, and then we have also traveled in the softball league. It's a traveling league, so we go to different cities also.
What
Cool.
or how do you stress skill development?
Well, how do we handle the development? Well, we sit and we teach we teach the athletes how to play baseball. We teach them how to play basketball. We work with them on their skills. We do work out twice a week. We work depending on the teams, depending on the sports. We usually work Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then in softball we have a game, a practice one night, and then a game another night. But we do work on the skills. If an athlete doesn't understand running the bases, we will teach them how to run the bases. When you get a ground ball hit to the shortstop, we've taught the shortstop where to throw the ball, either the second base or first base, depending on the situation. The kids are very adaptive to what and how we work with them.
So how is Special Olympics funded?
I didn't hear that.
How is Special Olympics funded?
Funded. Well, we are an independent team. We receive no funds from the county, the city, the state. So we do a bowl-a-thon. We have a bowl-a-thon coming up in March 23rd of this year, out at Airway Lanes in Waterford. And then we also have a golf outing that was usually done it's right after summer games, so it would be sometime in June, early June. It would be we would have a golf outing. Those are our two main fundraisers that we do. And then there are folks that know about us and that they have given us contributions to help us. We are totally independently funded.
Wow, that's cool.
Tell us about the types of sports gear,
Sports gear. Well,
the care and the storage.
in obviously hockey, we have the goalie has all the normal equipment. The players all have the floor hockey sticks. They're not regular wooden hockey sticks. They're a plastic stick with a hard plastic puck. Basketball obviously is the ball, and so there's not a whole lot of equipment there. We have our own trailer that the Warriors have. So if we need to transport the equipment or the team somewhere, we've got a trailer we can throw all of our luggage in, all of our gear in, and we transport our equipment that way.
Okay. Where are competitions usually held?
Competitions are usually held. The Mott High School has done some hockey tournaments. They've done volleyball tournaments. They've done basketball tournaments. We've gone to Flint, where we play in a tournament up in Flint, Michigan. The school up there is called EKLC. It's a special needs school, and the head coach up there, her name is Sheila, and she puts on a very nice volleyball tournament. And athletes come from all over the state. When we played golf, we've gone down into the Ann Arbor area. The name of the golf course escapes me right at this moment, but we have played out there. We've gone to I'm just trying to think. We have gone, like I said, we've gone to Flint, Grand Rapids, Lansing, Mount Pleasant. So, we've gone down to the Wayne Westland area. We played a hockey tournament down there. So we do travel. The team does travel.
That's cool. So how's transportation, hotel stays, and food scheduled?
Thanks.
Well, when we're with the doing the summer games up in Mount Pleasant, we're staying in the dorm. We eat dorm food,
Okay.
which is sometimes pretty good and sometimes it's not so good.
Not so good.
So, but we will have maybe a little pizza party, so where the team will have a little pop and pizza.
Ooh.
Instead of eating dorm food. We do treat the team with depending on where we're going. If we're going to Lansing, if we're going to Mount Pleasant, and we spend the night. There's a Italian restaurant in both Lansing and up in Mount Pleasant that the team goes out. We go to a very nice restaurant. They order whatever they want off the menu.
Cool.
And we just have a little party like that.
Nice.
That's cool.
Can people get tickets to watch events?
Well, the games, there's no cost to come in to visit to get the games. You just have to find the schedule. Like if we have a tournament coming up in Waterford at Waterford Mott High School, it's usually either on a Saturday or a Sunday.
Yeah.
And there'll be games going on. There'll be games starting like at 9 o'clock in the morning and run till about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. There could be four games going on at one time.
Well.
Cool.
So if you go up to Mount Pleasant in the spring, you can watch all kinds of athletic events. There's a number of things to do up there, and it doesn't cost you anything.
That's cool.
That's awesome.
Where did you play sports?
Where did I play sports? I played sports in high school. I played sports on the east side of Detroit, East Detroit. I played the baseball in East Detroit. I played baseball in Warren. So I skied. When I went skiing, I skied out. I have skied out west. I was fortunate enough to ski out in Aspen.
That's cool.
And was pretty exciting. I've bowled in the Detroit area, Waterford area, in different tournaments and leagues and things of that nature.
So what state does the organization have? Is it local, statewide, or is it the entire United States?
The Waterford Warriors?
Yeah.
We're local.
Oh.
We are local, and but if we got an invitation to play somebody in Ohio, we would seriously consider it. because it's a chance for us to get out and see other venues.
That's cool.
Who acts as judges in the event?
Well, you have in basketball you've got the referees. You've got in hockey you've got all the refs. I mean, those are ones that judge. In baseball, we got what they call those umpires, that maybe need glasses, but
Some of them do, yeah.
some of them do.
Those
Yeah,
yahoos
yeah,
don't know what they're doing. You're like,
yeah.
those yahoos.
But we have to be nice to them.
Yeah.
Hey, umpires.
Because they're the umpires and the referees, they're donating their time, so we don't get on them too much.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all I have.
Okay.
One more question before so most of those involved in sports, do they have to pay a fee to join or qualify for any competitions?
So they have to, for an athlete to join our team,
Yeah.
all they have to be is wanting to be able to participate, wanting to play, and wanting to be. It doesn't cost them a thing. They have to help us out on our fundraisers, but it doesn't cost them anything. Everything's fun.
That's cool.
Is this specific training for the judges and referees?
There is training, yes, for the judges, and they have to go through the Special Olympics. Has different courses for coaching as well as refereeing, and they show you how to do CPR. They teach you a number of things.
That's cool.
I got one more
That's good.
challenging question for our guest today.
Okay.
Can Special Olympics take on our teams in Michigan?
Can they?
Compete against our home teams?
There are some basketball teams that I would, if I could hand pick, say an all-star basketball team,
Okay.
they could participate and compete with any high school team in the state.
Plus
There are
professionals?
no professional,
school.
but high school.
Not the professionals.
High school. There are some very talented young and old athletes in Special Olympics. There are some magnificent athletes. They, if you would see them play, you would think they were a high school basketball team.
I'm truly touched that you came out here today, Bob, because you know what? You embraced what the truly means special. That means special people, special needs, special people. I think what you're doing is truly an amazing job. Because coming from a golf athlete, the Special Olympics, which I played in, what you do is really make people really proud of themselves and inspire them to do the things that they're good at. I'm good at golf. Anybody can play Special Olympics. Anybody can.
Ryan, what you just said was so touching. It's time we do the closing now.
David, please close.
I think I got 2 pages here. What a great interview. We have all been benefited from speaking with you today. Bob, Santa Claus, you share so many talents about Special Olympics and the organization that provides such a wide variety of sports activities. Families with children having challenges all appreciate the ability of options available for skill building and focusing on abilities. We thank all the folks who volunteered here today in Special Olympics and make this active possible. It has been most beneficial to meet you, Bob, and how you share your information with our audience. My name is DeWitt Taylor. You're watching ONTV, and my 2 friends are
My name is Karnig Castle. My name is Karnig Castle. You have been watching ONTV and CMN.
And
I'm Ryan this way watching ONTV. Goodbye and Happy
see
New
you all
Year.
in February. Ciao.
Bye.
Bye-bye.